Hi and welcome to Derek's Dojo. Now, I talked to my advisor and we found a few mistakes on the current simulation. For starters, the rest of the hair, excluding the temporal area on the sides here, I've just been changing their colors, like you're black now and now you're white. And that's not correct. I need to make a transition on the strand itself, the gradient we worked on for the sides. So what we're gonna do now is duplicate several times this setup right here, so you can have different speeds on the hair transition, and I can use that combined with the noise texture here as a mask for all the other strings. Let me reduce the preview is already 16. Okay, because we're gonna have to render it pretty often, so I'm afraid it's gonna lag the stream quite a bit. Now, if I duplicate the ones here, this is what causes the hair to go from black to white from its base until the tip. And I just need to make an animation that is slower than that one. So it starts at that mark. We can start at the same mark, because that's when the hair is black. Anything after that is a little white. So 0.63 for the black, 0.6 for you, and 0.57 for the white. I also need to create new. I really wish I could give a name to these color ramps so I can find them easier on the dope sheet, but I don't see how. Okay, right here, right clicking doesn't do anything. There's no T or N menu. Is there a... Let's see, maybe there is a way. You would hope so. No marker. No, that's for the timeline. How do I remove the marker? Delete. Yes. So there doesn't seem to be a way to give them names, so we're just gonna have to do this a few times. What is this? Weird. So if I create the first key, you're down there, okay. Second one, third one. Alright. So I assume those three are the other ones here. Meaning if I go over here and I move this guy like here, yeah, it goes all the way down. At this point, it is completely white. We need to copy those settings to there. So the white becomes 0. The gray is 0005. And the black I assume is 00, oops, 001. So key that, and I forgot to key it over here. Alright, now take those three and just move them a little bit further, like 100 frames further. And you're gonna have to have multiple of those. You also have the noise texture here. Let me see if I can visualize. Yeah, I do have to render to visualize. This is being used as a mask for the natural color to the gray color. And this is another thing I need to animate. Or I can just do on the tint here. Hold on, let's save. And I need to check the other hair material. This one, because I made a setup for the tint that made it look pretty good. So let me copy that and pull it over here. But there you go. Strange. So if I set this here, the old hair is gonna look grayish. Yeah, it's not affecting the young hair. Oh wow. What? So it is completely canceling the effect. Unless... No, it needs to be more white than black. Weird. If I cut this section and I pull this back to 0.2, I don't think this is changing anything. So my tint theory doesn't work. Alright. Can I even? I can if I change the value here. Right? Yeah, so it goes a little grayish. If I can animate this guy, but I can't. I don't think I can animate this guy either. So how do I change the color? Do I change the color without a color slider? Maybe numbers? Input. That doesn't work. Value. This one I think I can work with. So 0.5 should be a gray. No? 0. 0 is black. 0.1 is grayish. 0.2 light gray, but 0.5 is already so white. So I must work on a transition from 0 to 1 or 0.5. Let's set this up. Keyframe here, and at the very end, 400, it becomes completely white. Okay, let's check the animation now. Yeah, so by this point it already surpassed the 0.5 mark. And the hair is pretty white. But here it looks better. So if I change this guy one more to be like 0.6, let's see. Yeah, it's notice a huge difference for the animation, but not so much on the color. So by here, still pretty white. Unless I move this guy closer. Or I create a new frame for the midpoint. 200. That is 0.2. Like so. Alright. So that takes care of the color. Now for the string effect, using the thickness, I need to combine this guy with this mask. So instead of transitioning from the normal color to black, to white, sorry, we use this guy. At this point, this looks like this, and this guy is completely white. So yeah. And I can double the mask. Add a new one that moves even slower. No, that's not gonna work. The ones that pass through are still gonna be the same. Unless I change this mask. And that's alright for now. Let's see. Now before we had the problem that you couldn't really see the effect on the temporal areas. But right now you can see on the rest of the head. Yeah. So I need to move all of those even further. What? In just a few frames they changed so much. Yeah, that's not the effect I want. Let's go back. There. Okay. What else? Let me check my email. We passed some notes to each other. Oh, right. The power went out on our last stream, so it got closed. I need to reopen the window. If you guys can give me Just 1 minute. So right now the deadline for the whole project is end of November, like November 29th. Oh. I think it's going okay, but there's a lot of improvement I need to make, and I can't quite explain some of the effects I'm creating because I am relying too much on Blender. Okay. So this guy, I need to work on that. What did I need to change? To improve the random selection. Oh, maybe it's just to implement the random selection for the other transitional effects. Because in this setup, there's gonna be a point where, yeah, the hair is completely white with this guy, and it's not interesting anymore. There's still a little bit of color there, so it must reach that point. It's almost like the animation is doing a Bezier curve, but I can't control the curve. This stuff doesn't have a graph. Oh, now you do. Why did you not have it before? Wait, these are the ones I just created. What about all the rest? The top. Here. What? Is it because that's a value and not a color ramp? No, it is a color ramp. I don't understand. I didn't have any information here before. So how is it here now? Why do you three have different? Because I want to make everything linear. If I select all the nodes, is that the issue? Yes. Oh god. Well, at least now I can improve the effect. I just need to change everything to be linear. No, that T, then linear. Alright, that's gonna look a lot better. Yeah, no easing whatsoever. Okay, let's see what it looks like. So now on the sides, it's on top here. For this guy. It's a little confusing because I want the gradient to show, but I don't want it to progress when the the mask is done. So if I advance it like 50, yeah, it's grayish over there. You also need to implement the math for biological information. So after the age of 30, you start to lose 15% of your pigmentation every 10 years. That information goes on the melanin, but in this case I think it's the mask. So somehow I need to move the mask to... So 50% more of the hair is being affected by this guy. Unfortunately, the mix node only allows for 2 options. So what I thought we could do is add like several points. So it goes from black to gray, then to white, and the gray portion I could color in a different way. What would that take? If I use the same color ramp here, but instead of going to white, I go to gray, and then I do a new mix node with the same mask, but now going from gray to white. Now this is getting too complicated. Is it gonna work? We can check. So if I change this to 0.5, the same regions are exposed. It just changes its color. So that doesn't really work. Unless... Ooh, that's genius. It's the speed at which this guy moves. Which one are you? I have 0 clue. Probably not you. I think you were one of the last one to end, right? Yeah, you are this guy. Now that I have a linear transition, I don't really need the midpoint, I think. So if I delete those, let's see. Okay, it advances a lot more. Wait. No, it became slower. That's good. No, sorry. Smaller value means it becomes wider. Mad node work there. Are you doing this here agency for school or something? Yeah, it's my final project on university. Completing this project will allow me to graduate. And thankfully one of the teachers had a project involving around CG and shaders. So it's pretty much my area. I'm graduating in computer science, and being a 3D artist, I don't have many options on my field to work with. So I'm pretty happy with the one I got. Okay, I removed the nodes there, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. It is advancing a little too fast here on the 200 mark, so I need to make that go slower. what I can do in this case is select this guy, go on the graph editor and do a ease out. Misclick? What misclick? Oh, maybe you were writing it and you accidentally sent. I see. No problem. I need to change the graph for this guy. Let's see, graph editor. Let me just save to be safe. And it's already selected. It's really hard to see because the transition is so slow. But I need to make an ease in. Sorry, ease out. So it goes slower and then it aggravates the effect, like changes the speed midway. T change to Bezier so I can control this a little better. Like so should do the trick. No. Right now the hair is completely black. Only modeling while streaming, but this is interesting to see when you are doing some real brain work behind this thing. Thank you. Yeah, on some other streams I do a lot of modeling, just quick modeling, that kind of stuff. The texture is one of the most important fields, especially for game development. Because I'm a game dev, you can probably guess by the name. So I mainly do assets for games. And since my style is realistic, I rely on PBR textures. And sometimes those take a lot of work to get right. Okay, this is looking a lot better. I can probably do the same trick for this guy. But what's the effect gonna look like? I have the area on the side exposed. Let's move to a frame where the effect is clearer. Over here. Where's the area defined? I think it's this guy. Yes. So it stops moving there. Yet the effect has not concluded. It ends here. So what I need to do is make it move faster, right? And then slower. So I need to make an arch, just like the... I need to be in... No, I don't. Just like this guy. This move curve for the proportional editing. Unfortunately, we only have two dots, and I can actually do the arch, but they are at different heights. Now it's not gonna work because if I use a Bezier curve and I rotate them, the start is gonna be slanted. So I need to add a midpoint here for all those. So this is the node. It ends at $239, yes, and it starts at 21. So 8, 18, 218, half point will be 109. Wait, 109, but I need to add the 21, so 130. Is my math correct? Yes, because that would be 260, and then you reduce the 21. Okay, so that's correct. Now, what should be the midpoint? It doesn't really matter in this case. I'm gonna do the effect with curves. So let's just... I like flat numbers. Let's do 0.28. US 031. Okay. 0.27. 0.3 and 0.33, and all those. Alright, now let's go back to the curve. I can change it to Bezier and control this guy, move it up. Oh, all of them there, all those in the middle there. Move up. Okay, this is more complicated than I thought. Wait, this is the halfway point. I can't be on top. If I move you back, like here, it's gonna be This thing, I'm studying graphic design, but I've learned 3D modeling during free time. Have you tried Blender 2.8? And what do you think about that? I have not experimented with it. This version is one step behind, 2.796. That's why I have the Principled Hair shader. I'm especially curious for Eevee, because then I can render everything a lot faster. But as for improvements, I know they were working on a better fluid simulation. That's gonna be great because the current one is pretty bad and hard to control. I know they changed a lot of the interface, so I'm gonna have to get reused to that. If there's maybe an option to go with the old style, I would like that. Okay, so doing my idea for the arch is not gonna work. What I need to do instead, I need to get faster to the midpoint. So if I rotate this guy, wait, if I scale on the S by 0, it becomes linear. Okay, so it is gonna reach this point faster, and it's gonna go to the next point. It's gonna take longer to reach the next stop, the next keyframe. Yeah, this might do the trick. Let's try and follow the effect using the same camera here. Right, so have the string get white. The black is white in this case. And then it takes a little longer to become old. Meanwhile, this effect is taking place. And yeah, seems appropriate. Not all the strings are gonna be this ode. So yeah, now that I can control curves, I can simply use the same nodes. I do need to create new keyframes, unfortunately, but I can just control the curve now. Oh, I just realized I could have just done like this. I need to change the kind of vector you are. Is it T? No. Key? Handle type. Yeah. If I change it to free, then I can move just one of the hands, and yeah, what I wanted in the first place. That's alright. We'll keep that in mind. Doing now for a while. Eevee is great, but I still have lots of bugs with shadows and reflections. Waiting final cycles. Oh, it takes time to get acquaintance. Damn. Not missing it. Hey. Okay. So it's not as different as I was expecting. Bugs with shadows and reflections. What could that be? If you got the metallic turn to 1 and the roughness turn to 0.001, then you should have a clean reflection, but when you render, it might get blurred because of the denoiser and the fireflies. No, bugs with shadows, that depends on the lighting you're using. Are you mostly using an HDRI or lamps to light your scene? Let's make a new one of those. This guy doesn't change, right? Why not? Why did I define it to be like this? If I change it to 0.5. Oh, this is just a noise texture. Oh, so this gets the halfway point, okay. Many HDRI. Problem with your render settings. Try copying the denoising I use. I find it to be a lot better. Sometimes I just remove the indirect lighting for glossy, so it gets a little noisier on reflective surfaces, but it doesn't get blurred. And yeah, I had to spend a lot of time making sure everything here is correct, and then saving my, what's it called? On the country U, the start file. So yeah, figure out what the best settings are. I recommend that video from Blender Guru on the 18 ways to speed up cycles. That will get you a nice head start. I forgot what I was. Over here. You are a copy of the other one. Wait, what? They're moving in unison there. Oh, because I did that slight rotation. They all got stuck in the same spot at some point. So that's not great. Let's rotate it by like 1 degree. So they have slightly different positions. Otherwise, we're gonna have a bad time. I need to change. I need to rotate it even more. Oh boy. Yeah, nice. So it's Eevee the problem, I see. Two. No, they're all still stuck. Alright, if I change it to 10. Is it even a question of how much this guy's rotated? Or do they always meet up? Looks like they always meet up. So let's change that. You are gonna become 0.27. You're right. 0.33. How's the graph looking? I can't see the difference, but it's there. And we maintain the effect. Oh, we don't. Maybe I didn't apply. I guess I didn't apply. So you are 0.27 and replace. Sorry, you are the wrong one. I can't really tell gray from white. That is the white, I think. And the black. Yes. Okay. Now it's all applied, I think. Let me just make sure. Go back to the graph. Yeah, now you can tell the difference. Phew. They do join up at the end here, that's alright. As long as they are not together at any point. And they have a different start. Yeah, okay. Let's save. What was I doing? I was creating a new effect here. So it's the same thing on all accounts. Same start. Replace. Undo. What? It's a new node. Is it because it has the same name? Can't be. Oh, looks like I didn't duplicate. Yeah, this is another guy. Yeah, this is for the sides and this is for the top of the hat, so I need to duplicate all that. Hey, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to my dojo. Thanks, man. Have a good time with your girlfriend. Hope to see you more often. No, okay, now I do have a new node. The same start, Insert keyframe. Insert keyframe. And do that again. And the same end. Could even be on the same spot. You have to be 0. Let's visualize it just to be safe. You gotta be 005 and apply. And you have to be 001. Yeah, all of those are there. So a midpoint looks like that. If I go on the graph editor, I can take all of them. Let's first change it to ease out and change the handle to be free. So now I can take that guy and move it up by 1 unit. That's way too much. 0.5. Oops. 0.5. That is super slow. Super slow. Do I even want it to be different? I think I just want it to take longer, and that means moving to a different frame. Make it linear. Another thing. Is this the guy that is masked by the sides? No. It's this one. So this is the guy I should have done all of that. Not this guy. Okay. So for you, I just need to move the nodes by another 100 frames. Let's say over here you're just barely starting and you are halfway through already. Over here almost completely gold and you are halfway through. Okay, done. Now I need to mix both masks somehow. That would be using this guy. Oh, he gets highlighted. Awesome. I don't know why I didn't know this sooner. He gets highlighted. Let me save. I'm gonna need 2 of those for another mix node and another mask. And let's see. The first one should be this guy that is slower. So you are young, your hair does not get old as fast. And then, oh god, it's so many nodes. I need to make groups, hold on. I don't even know what this is. I think this was an experiment for, oh, the back. I see. I'll leave it there. Okay, this whole section is just to separate that side. Let me duplicate this guy, put it over here, and use that one instead. So I can take all of you, and this will make for a better presentation too. And what was the comment? C? No. Control C? No, that's copy, of course. I don't know. Let's try and find it. I don't think it is a group. It's to create a comment. Want to add an area for those. No, that's to add a node. No. Maybe it is a group. So Control G. No. No, 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 no. Undo. Whew. I don't want to do that right now. It's a little complicated. It's gonna reduce everything into a single node and I'll get lost. Does Blender not have comments? I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Let's try and Google it. Blender commenting nodes. That's not exactly what I wanted. I want to group them together like in Unreal Engine. Maybe I'm just confusing the two. In Unreal Engine you can select an area and it just marks the area and you can give it a title. Oh, like this. Perfect. How? First of all, the label. Not exactly, but this is what I'm looking for. Blender frame nodes. Yes. Control J. Wait, what? Join the new frame. Yeah, Control J then. We go over here, Control J. Great, excellent. And then I can add a label, right? Just a test. If it doesn't do anything. Name. No, I shouldn't. Wait. Side mask. Yes, there's a name. This is where the temporal areas are procedurally separated. Procedurally distinguished on the scalp. And you didn't add any of that. Wonderful. What's up with the text? We need to display mark on regular. Text data block. Text data block. That was it's alright. I could add all that to the name. Side mask. Where the temporal scalp are procedurally distinguished from. Oh, there's a character limit. No rest for the wicked. So that's a no-go. How do I make a text data block? Google. Blender text data block. It's like an object. Wait, you don't mean... You don't mean like the object text, right? Let's see. Box. No. Like I can add this text, but that's not the same, right? Let's see, there's a text now. Yeah, it doesn't let me select that guy. Create text data block. There's two different data blocks on the menu. Controls and data system. Let's see. Okay, that's what we saw before. Font. Text is a different kind. Wait, what? Back to like meshes objects. So it is that. How do I add it? Huh. Changes to data blocks and it. Text. How do I add one? God damn it. Yeah, it's fine. You don't need it, I guess. Maybe one day I'll figure it out. Let's continue making those. Add all of those into one. And that's gonna be the hair string gradient. I still don't understand. Why can I not add some text? And this was the old color. It's not gonna be used anymore, right? Yeah. So this is what's this called? Air transition mask? Gray mask. Let's go with that. Oh, it has to be the label. God dang it. There, your name is your label. On all accounts. Undertale. I know Toby launched the new game called Deltarune. It was part 1. He's still making part 2. But surprisingly, it didn't get as much hype as Undertale. And it's still a great game. So I wonder, like, why didn't the Grain Grumps, for example, didn't get on that? I need to move those down there. There you go. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of organizing to do here. Let's see about that. This was an experiment. It's not necessary anymore. This is the hair shader. Okay, guys, let me go grab something to drink. I'll be back in just a minute or two, right? Alright, I am back and with a bottle of water. I really wish we could. Damn, if we had Eevee right now, I could render the hair and we could watch the simulation as it goes. But not with Cycles. With Cycles, that's not gonna happen. I can remove the back, and that's probably for the best. Where are you? There. What else can I change to optimize? Oh, if I make it transparent, then the simulation video is not gonna be transparent, but I can't do that yet. Only black and white and RGB and need an alpha channel. So that doesn't do much for us, but for now I guess it's alright. Wait, what? Transparent what? What does it say? Transparent glass. Weird. Okay. I'm trying to see what I can optimize. Transmission here. Nothing is transparent, so you can go to 0. Yeah, same here. Nothing is transparent. There is no volume. We can go down to like 7. And diffusing glass here are quite important. Oh wait, we are on frame 240 and there's no effect. That can be right. Yeah, that's completely wrong. What I have to do is bring all of those closer, or even more than that. Who are you? It doesn't highlight that. It says position, so this guy. This one is okay. By this point the hair is quite gray. Then it is completely gray. And when does it become white? This guy. 0.6, let's do 0.8. No, 1. Oh, why is it not becoming white? Yeah, like 5 is becoming darker again. What? I'm giving you a value for the color. This is not gonna work. What other options do we have? RGB I can't control, right? There's no... No. Oh. Here I can. Huh. So let me change the value, but let me change the... undo that real quick. I just need to find the frames they were in. So over here on frame, under 60, this guy must have a value of 0.2. Insert keyframe. Oh, for everything. Nice. And over here, they must have a value of 0.8. Insert keyframe. Awesome. Now we change one for the other, and we adjust the effect based on this new node. Yes. Now if we go to 100%, for the complete white, doesn't change anything. So for some reason, oh, right, the melanin. There simply cannot be any melanin. Undo everything, let's go back to the old value node. There you go. This guy can be deleted. Let us save. Okay, so at this point, the melanin still has something. It must be completely black. I don't understand. What did I change that caused that? Huh. Yeah, no, this proves it. It's not the melanin. If I take you out and I take you out, there's still something. Why do you not become white like you used to do? Is it the random color there? No. It used to be white, right? Like albino white. Let me open it again. because I don't understand what's happening. Yeah, we are kinda stuck with some gray hair now. Huh. What if I make you negative? Low. Hmm. So something happened that made us lose that nice white we used to have. But I don't understand, like, having everything here set to 0. Should do the same. I really don't understand. It wasn't like that. If I multiply I'm gonna stretch our knowledge a little bit. To 5. Nothing happened to multiply to 0, 1. Nothing happens. And I can't add a color ramp there. So why are you not becoming white anymore? Is it something I changed here? Maybe you need volume? Maybe you need some transparency? Transmission perhaps? Transmission. So the hair has transmission. What the? Well, we figured it out. Back to business. That was scary. How much can I reduce the transmission though? 4. Let's leave it at 4. If I do 0.6, 0.4, and now you look grayish. 0.2. Yeah, this tells me exactly how much the hair is affected. And you can see them growing, the effect spreading. What I still need to figure out is how to manipulate this guy in order to have multiple So what I'm gonna have to do is move this guy down here. Oh boy. That down there. This guy up here. And we might create a new one. Let's wait until there. Okay, this is already set up. Great. What I need to do now is duplicate everything here, including the animation. Set the frame. And over here to 0.2, where everything is selected. Okay, now what I need to change is the speed. So if I reduce this guy by 200 frames, it's way too much. By 100 frames, he's gonna have more of the hair selected. So he's gonna take the same guys as this guy, but much faster. Let's move this 50 frames. So what I need this guy to do is, this one is faster. How do I mix both of them? I need a new mix node that has the output of this one. Yeah. Ooh, I think I know. No, I don't. My idea would be to have this guy move forward until a certain point, then stop, and it feeds into another mix shader, mix RGB, with the same node, but it keeps going with a different guy. So the effect is still in effect. The ones selected are still affected by that guy. Thing is, I can't have them select the same hair strings. If they do, then the effect's gonna overlap and it's gonna be a shit show. What to do? What to do? Let's do the following. Let's move this guy 50 frames so it's back to its original position. This guy, yeah. I'm gonna disconnect it from that guy because this is the same. You still have the same effect. And what I'm gonna do is duplicate this guy, have the output in color 1, I can save some space using the same guy here. I need to move this node down, duplicate, and this is gonna feed into the factor. So this guy, when do I want it to stop? Let's see. I need to see what he's selecting. That's way too much. There, let's have it stop at 0.6. 0.6. I don't know where the frame would be, but let's put it over there. And delete this keyframe. Okay. Now this other guy should start. At 0.6. And it keeps going until 0.2. With the other one. And the other one is this guy. They seem to be inverted. Yeah, this guy has to be first. And then this guy. Okay, so let's observe the effect. So he reaches here. That's the slow one. And the effect's gonna keep going with that mask. But then here is the mask gonna overlap? Burn or lighten? Let's see, lighten. Well, here should be the same. It doesn't seem to be doing much. I don't know if this is working or not. Let's try and observe it in action. So you can see some. Let me save before anything. You can see the effect over there. If it keeps going. But it seems to be affecting all the other hair strings. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working as intended. Go to the mix. Oh, right. Because this mask is gonna use this guy. It uses the first one for the black, and the second one for the white. So this guy is inverted. Yeah, because when I go here, the white is the second. But then I advanced the white and I remove. It doesn't work. How do I mix two of them? I can have both effects happening on the hair at the same time. If I use the two of them over here and only one, I just need to make sure the white here is actually the original hair color. It is. So if I have it like this, maybe it works. Yes. The only unfortunate thing is the hair is always gonna be getting older unless I move the start point. Yes. Let's see. From 0 to 50. Only a couple have started. 100. All of them have started, some of them are in the half point. We keep going. You should have finished already with some of them. Says this guy ends here. Oh, I need to click it. That's completely white. This one is still going. Therefore, this guy there's a couple left. But that might not be realistic to what I intend. I need this effect on the side to have like pronto. Yeah, right now it's too close to the rest. So if I move those forward a bit, like 50 frames, might be a little too much. Go 30. If I move it by 30 frames, oh, I got the wrong one. These two. Yeah, select all of those. They move them by 30. Gonna be a new endpoint. That's alright. Yeah, so like here, you can kind of see the effect, but it's already aggravated on the side, on the sides. It is completely white. The rest of the hair is getting old. But it's already completely old at this point. That can't be right. It's supposed to be masking. Yeah, right here it's completely. And that's not the case. Yes. So why? The second one is going to the second slot. That means the white. Oh. This guy. The white here. Yeah, it just stopped moving at this point. If I keep it turning to white, then this shouldn't be gray. Kinda is. Okay, here you can see it better. Yeah. And then it becomes white. Okay. What am I changing? No, I think I need this guy. I just needed to stop at some other place. Like there. But even then, that's completely white. Yeah, no change. This was on the first slot, meaning black. So it starts using the fast one. That's wrong. Yeah, this guy should be the first and this the second. Ah, that was my mistake. So then the effect can keep going. Okay. Boy. Much more organized this way. Let me remove you from there. Everything else here is unnecessary at this point. Let's remove them too. Move you over there. Keep it organized. Yeah, now I should change the position of those two. Every time. It's alright. There you go. Beautiful. Save. What else? Let's check the graying effect. This point seems already pretty white to me. Yeah, this is... Let's go into the graph editor. There's only one guy I don't want to affect. And I don't remember who he is. I think it's you. Hold on, I better recheck. It's you. Yeah. So everything else but this guy on the graph editor should have a linear transition. Yeah. Yeah, so it is actually gray. Let's try and change the graph for this guy. So it is slower. You need to change to Bezier. Fine, everyone's busier. But you are a free, and I just want to move this guy down by 0.1. That doesn't affect much. Let's move it by 0.5. That might be too much. 0.2. Let's gray. It's gray. It's still gray. Okay, almost white. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good for now. I'm gonna... Oh. I'm gonna have to render the whole animation now. And that takes forever. And it's not interesting for the stream. So what can I do for the stream right now? I think I can just close this and model something else. I still have to work on our dojo, right? And I got some reference photos. So let's open that up. Okay, for those that didn't see the stream, this is what it looks like. I got a few details wrong. First, this whole thing doesn't exist, like I said in the video. But the wall color, I got it wrong. It's actually a light blue. So let's change that. Yeah, there's no need to go all fancy here. So everything over here can go. Oops, I deleted one that I didn't want to. Let's go. Okay, now you should be a light blue. I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh yeah, I have to reduce the strength of this effect. What? You can't see the effect anymore. Why does it not show anything? Like it's there. Still there. And it's gone. Because I'm using object space. I thought we went through this. Oh, it's there again. Weird. I just wanted to make it a little weaker. It's fairly desaturated. That might be alright. I got the pictures on my phone. I don't think I can show you guys on stream, but I'll check it for myself. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost that color. We also have more of those pillars, and they are not the same color as the walls. So in fact, let's take them out. Make a different object. And we can do a mirror. A boolean. Oh, is there a boolean? Oh, I think it's for the wall there. So there's the door. Okay, let's do a mirror on the Y. So it's around there. And the material you use is like a copper. And that's not where the clock goes. Clock is about there. Let's make a new one for copper. Maybe it's more like a brass, not a copper. Only a darker one. Hold on guys, I gotta take care of something. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.